Prakash Agarwal, chairman of the company, who joins us now exclusively. Hi, sir. Congratulations, first of all. Superb set of numbers. Last year has been a good turnaround year for you. On the top line, you've seen a bit of a growth. Your margins have improved as well. 6% growth is what you did in FY17. FY18, what kind of a number can you guide for?
Yeah, the FY17 we had about 15% volume growth, and we are looking forward to about 30% volume growth in the following year. And with that, of course, the turnover should be likewise higher, and EBITDA and the net margin should be much improved.
Okay. Will there be any increased capacity which will help you see such a strong volume growth in FY18? If you could tell us what is it based on, and when you target improved margins, if you could give us some number at the operating level.
Yeah. Recently we have commissioned one more rotary kiln, so which has taken our capacity by about 30% up. So with that, our steel production capacity would go up by about that level. And besides that, the margins will improve because vis-a-vis FY16, in FY17, our margins have improved from 9% to 12%. Already we have improved 3% on the back of various cost-cutting measures which the company had taken up, and largely on account of coal, where we were importing the coal earlier. So we have now started using 100% in the last year. So that has given us cost saving. Besides that, better sourcing of iron ore. In the following year, as you were asking, so we have this rotary kiln, and besides that, the margins will further improve because we have got coal linkages from the Coal India for our steel production. And that will improve our margins because there is a stable supply chain which will be available against the spot purchases which we have been doing even last year. Besides that, with the kiln, we have waste heat recovery boiler where 15 megawatt of free power generation we will be getting in the coming year, because we have recently only in May we have commissioned this new rotary kiln. So with this, and also in January 2017, we have got the mining lease executed with the government of Odisha, and that operations we are expecting by October in this year. And with that, the cost cutting would be further effective. And with this, the whole 2018 looks good.
All right, Mr. Agarwal, just want to ask you a couple of questions. What is your current sourcing of coal? How much are you getting from linkages? How much are you getting from e-auctions? And I think you were allotted a mine, if I'm not mistaken, or you were allotted some linkages. So what is it currently in terms of a mix? And going ahead, that's for FY18, what will that mix be, sir? If you could tell us very quickly.
Yeah. As you all aware, because of the Supreme Court order, we were having 9 years operating mine, which was cancelled. And thereafter, we had to pay 250 crores as levy also. So our liquidity was squeezed and our operations were tight. Thereafter, we were buying from import sources as well as from Coal India. But gradually now we have 100% on our steel side. The 100% purchase is from Coal India, and it is from linkage. So because of that, our stable coal is very stable. And as you may be aware that we are through the sponge iron route. And in blast furnace route, most of the manufacturers had the problem of import, and the price of coking coal had gone up. In our case, the prices have gone down, really speaking, and therefore it is a great support to us. So going forward, our further on the power side, we are still buying on spot basis from the Coal India, which is higher price. So in next month, June, the CPP, the captive power, they are launching the linkages. So we want to take massively our 100% requirement through that. And with that, from the following month, that is from July 18, we would be further, reducing our coal cost. So the coal cost through the linkage is about 30 crores, which is saving in the steel side. And once we get from CPP, on an annualized basis, 30 crores will be saving from the power side also. Thermal power which we are generating, because we have about 200 megawatt thermal power.
Right.
So with that, a lot of savings are expected in the
Fair
following
enough.
years.
Mr. Agarwal, you're issuing new FCCBs in lieu of your old one. Two-part question, and very quickly, how will it A, reduce your cost of borrowing, and secondly, if you could tell us what are your outstanding FCCBs?
Yeah, as you all know that we had about 60 million bonds which were earlier issued. Out of that, already about 36 million were restructured 2 years back. Now, about 24 million is the balance which we have to restructure, which we are doing now, and we are issuing the fresh bonds, 5-year bonds, and they are all convertible. So with that, our, the debt position would be further down. As if I go back to the debt side, we are only having the debt of 0.3 to 1. That is only, we have 500 crores loan.
Correct.
This is the only company where at this scale, the debts are not there.
Okay.
So this FCCB, once we are issuing it, with that also, once it is converted into equity, our that would be self-extinguishing, and our target is in next 4-5 years, we want to be debt-free.
You want to be debt-free when, sir?
In next 4 to 5 years.
Okay.
All right.
By the way, those is, we'll thank Mr. Agarwal on that note. So that's the word coming in from Prakash Industries. By the way,